Hi, good evening. So I wanted to show you guys how to make the avocado dressing tonight. So I'm going to show you my salad that I made, and then I'm going to show you how to make the avocado lime dressing, which is delicious. I had no recipe, I just winged it. So you guys know I'm doing the 3-day refresh, so I'm staying in line with everything I'm supposed to eat, even with this recipe. So my kitchen is a mess. Alright, so I'm going to turn this. Alright, so this is the salad I made, and there is in the bottom, my hands are clean, is 2 cups of spinach, and then a half of a red bell pepper, a third of a cucumber, some broccoli, and then it also called for tomatoes, but I didn't have any, so I did a little bit of red cabbage and a little bit of carrot instead of the tomato. And then also in there, you can't really see, there are some sunflower seeds. So all that is okay for me to eat tonight, and if you can see, I'll turn it. That is a punch bowl I'm using because I wanted to bring to work, and that is 1 serving. So I followed the recipe to a T, all the measurements. So this is the first time I've done a cleanse that I do not feel deprived, and I have felt very satisfied today. So with dinner, they want you to have a healthy fat, and so tonight I'm going to use the avocado as my healthy fat, and I'm also going to add in a little bit of olive oil, which would be a little bit cheating because you're supposed to have just 1 healthy fat, but we're going to wing it. So I'm going to turn the camera again and just show you what I'm doing. So one of the things that you do on this cleanse is twice a day you drink a vanilla refresh. Let me see if I can find the packet. So this is what it looks like. Vanilla refresh. I know that's backwards to you guys. But anyway, so twice a day we drink this, and it's kind of like a shake, a little bit lighter. I do add ice to make sure it's good and cold. It's actually quite tasty. Even Alex wanted to taste it today. So I use my Vitamix to do my Shakeology shake in the morning and my refresh drinks because I like things blended really well. I don't want any chunkiness. Now, I say that this dressing is actually going to be a little bit chunky. Part of that is because the avocado I'm using is not super duper ripe. It's still kind of hard. But anyway, so I use my Vitamix to make the refresh drink. And you might laugh at me, but I leave the remnants of that refresh drink in there. It's vanilla. It's a little bit sweet. So it kind of makes the dressing a little bit sweet. So my favorite dressing is at Chick-fil-A, and it's the Avocado Lime Ranch, and it's really not healthy for you. So this is kind of my healthy take on it. Alright, so I'm going to turn this can. So this is my messy kitchen. Yeah. Vitamix. You can see that there's remnants from my refresh. There's my refresh there waiting on me. Okay, so all that's in there is the remnants of the refresh. So I have 4 key limes right here. Okay, you see how tiny those bad boys are? Tiny. Then this is, in this bowl, is a half of an avocado. Actually, it's less than a half. And some key lime zest. So I'm going to just dump that in my blender. Okay. Okay, so I wanted to show you guys a trick about your lemons and limes if you want to get more juice out of them, and that is to roll them and put all your pressure on them. It makes them kind of soft and squishy, and you will get more juice out of them. Now I don't know what I did with my my knife. Okay, so I removed the seeds, and then I'm just going to squeeze the juice of these 4 key limes. So this, the purpose of the key limes is twofold. 1, I love the taste, and 2, keeps your dressing and your avocado from turning brown. If you've ever noticed that fruit, because avocado is a fruit, it's also a healthy fat, things like avocado, apples, bananas, they turn brown when they hit the air. It's oxidation. But if you put some type of citrus on them, they will not turn brown and they'll stay pretty. So I'm squeezing all this yummy lime juice in there. And I'm going to see about finding myself a knife to cut this bad boy in half. Hold 1 second. Sorry about that. Alright, so we've got that cut in half, and we're squeezing all that yummy lime juice in there. So the recipe that I was following called for lemon juice for that dressing, but I'm not making that dressing, so we are going to do lime juice. And I'm using 4 limes because they're so tiny. See, I can fit all 4 in one hand. Okay, so once that's done, then I add a pinch of salt, just a little bit. And my fingers are sticky from the limes. Okay, hold 1 second. I gotta get my pepper open here. So I see that Shannon and Jeanette have joined. Hi. Glad you're here. So I got my pepper. And just a little bit of pepper. I don't like a lot of pepper, but just a little bit to taste. Okay, and then I have teaspoon measurement. So with the 3-day refresh, all your measurements are super important. So I make sure to follow them to a T. So I've got organic extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to do a teaspoon of that, so you know that there's oils in your dressings. But the nice thing about making your own is that you know what you're putting in it. So this is organic, raw, unfiltered apple cider vinegar, which is really good for you, and it has the mother in it. Not exactly sure what that means, but it's supposed to be really good for you. So we're going to do a teaspoon of that. That was a little more than a teaspoon. Vinegar is kind of a freebie because there's nothing bad in it. Okay, so I have all of that in there. So I've got the remnants of the refresh, kind of sweetens it. I've got a half of an avocado, the juice of 4 key limes, and the zest of like 2 of those. Salt, pepper, olive oil, apple cider vinegar. Super simple, super healthy, and you know exactly what's in your dressing. So this is going to be loud. Turn this on, and I'm just blending it in the Vitamix until it's kind of the consistency I want. And once I'm there, you kind of have to scrape it because it's such a small amount in a big blender. It's just, it's too much to just pour, or not enough to pour. So I'm going to put you guys over here. You'd think I'd be a little more savvy with this by now. Anyway, alright, so I'm just going to use my spatula and kind of clean out the bottom and just, so again, this dressing recipe was just 1 serving, okay? The boys have already eaten. Chris cooked for them tonight so that I could kind of focus on me for these 3 days. And so I'm just making enough for me. But other than the cabbage and the cucumbers, I think Chris would eat the salad. He just doesn't like cucumbers and what did I say? Did I say carrots? The cabbage. He doesn't like cabbage. Hi, April. I haven't seen you in forever. And that's that. Okay, so I've got the dressing on there. I'm going to flip y'all back around. So it looks kind of gross, kind of chunky, but that's okay. So I'm going to use my tongs, and I'm just going to kind of toss. And I know for me, hi, your purple hair is super cute. I couldn't do it, but I'm glad you can. So I know for me, and I know most of us, we like to overdress our salads, especially me. But this is really a great thing because it's teaching me about portion control and not overdoing. So I'm following these recipes to a T, including the dressing. So you can see that my salad is dressed, but it's not all the vegetables are still the color they're supposed to be. They're not white. So you know when I usually put it's good and white. Yes, I did used to have some blue hair, but not a whole head of blue hair, just streaks. Maybe we'll have to revisit that. Or maybe in October I should go pink for Party in Pink. Anyway, so this is my dinner. Got my nice salad with my homemade avocado dressing, which has 2 healthy fats in it. And I've got my refreshed drink, which is really tasty. And I'm proud to say I drank a gallon of water today. I feel like I'm swimming. That's probably part of the reason I don't feel deprived at all, is because of all the water. So this is the end of day 1. The only other thing I have to do today is drink a cup of tea, which I actually brew and then put ice in it because I like it cold. And then I'm done for today with all my eating and drinking and all. And I have to say, at the end of today, I feel really good. I'm glad I'm doing this. I can't wait to see my results and share them with you. And I think this is something anybody could do. You're not depriving yourself. You're not starving. You are giving yourself nutrients. But it's all really clean and really healthy. And the box comes with everything you need. Thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely needed this refreshing because I was off the rails. And I hope that after finishing this, I can go back and do the 21-day fix, which is another thing about clean eating and portion control. So I'll be sharing more about that too. So stay tuned. I'll be checking in with you guys and telling you my results and giving you more ideas about snacks and dinner ideas and recipes and that kind of thing. So y'all have a good night. I'm going to go eat my salad and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.